in the heart of Umueke village, under the shade of the old udala tree, where the moon watches in silence and the wind carries secrets, I once had a sister. But not all sisters are blessings. I am Nkechi, first daughter of my parents, quiet like my mother, gentle like dew on cassava leaves. But she, Amarachi, my younger sister, was my heart. I loved her more than myself, loved her even before she could say my name. But Amarachi, she was different. From the time we were girls, I noticed something in her eyes. A fire, a darkness. From childhood, she never truly smiled at my happiness. If I got new clothes, she would tear hers and cry until she was given mine. If I passed an exam, she would sulk for days. Every little thing became a reason for her to fight me. But I always forgave her because I loved her. Because Mama and Papa would always say, "Let her be." You know how last-borns are. They never saw the jealousy hiding behind her quiet eyes. I did, but I ignored it. I chose peace. And whenever we quarreled, even when she was wrong, I would be forced to say sorry. "Let peace reign," Mama would say. So I would apologize, wipe her tears, and hug her every time. Years passed and we became women. I was the first to graduate from the village school, the first to get a job as the village teacher, the first to bring home a man who truly loved me. His name was Chidi. He was kind, thoughtful, everything I prayed for. And Amarachi, she smiled, she clapped, she cried tears of joy. But I didn't know those tears were poisoned. She was my sister, my baby sister. I never suspected. As the traditional wedding approached, I saw no signs. She took my phone, said she wanted to flash her number on it. I didn't know. She used that moment to save a strange man's number as Obim in my contact list. I didn't know she paid someone from another village to pretend he was my secret lover. The day came. Our compound was filled with music, dancers, rappers, and chants. I wore my red coral beads and held the palm wine with trembling hands. I was about to kneel before Chidi when a voice thundered from the crowd. "So this is how you want to repay me? After all we've been through?" The cup fell from my hand. A stranger emerged, shouting, "We've been dating for years. How could you?" And I asked, "Who are you, please? Do I know you from anywhere?" He raised his phone and called my number. My phone rang. There it was, Obim, on my screen. "How?" I muttered. I looked at Chidi, who stared at me like I was dirt. "I am innocent," I swore. But Chidi dropped his staff and roared at me. "You are a liar, a disgrace. I am done." He walked away. My world collapsed. I cried and kept swearing I didn't know that man. I begged, I screamed, but even Mama slapped me and said I brought shame. Papa shook his head at me and walked away. And Amarachi, she cried with me, held me, whispered, "You should have told me one name." I still didn't know she was the devil in disguise. But the gods are watching, and the same hands that buried my joy were about to harvest pain upon pain.